What is up, you guys? This is D-Man HD, and I am back. And today, we are going to be doing our NFL season week 3 predictions. Last week, we actually went a whopping 14-2. First week, we went 9-7, bringing our record to 23-9. Now, I want to say this. If we do drop below 500 and finish the season under 500 on our predictions, I will do a punishment of your guys' choosing. Nothing too crazy, though, alright? Nothing too crazy. I also want to let you guys know we do have a face cam, but I'm going to be trying to set that up later tonight. So we're going to have a few more videos without no face cam, and then without no face cam. Without a face cam, and then we'll have a face cam for the remainder of our videos. Alright? Alright. So let's get into our week 2 predictions. We got the Jaguars and the Dolphins. Dolphins will not have Byron Jones. It was already confirmed. I'm going to take the Dolphins still, actually. I'm still going to take the Dolphins. They played the Bills really hard, and I don't know if that's because it was a division rival. But the Jaguars have been very, very, very impressive. This game could go either way. Gardner Minshew is playing amazing football. Gesicki played amazing against the Bills. Jaguars also gave up 2 touchdowns to Jonnu Smith. I think Gesicki can do the same thing. I'm going to stick with the Dolphins. Nothing against the Jaguars. I just think the Dolphins are bound to get their first win. And I think it's going to be on Thursday Night Football. But I would not be surprised if the Jaguars win, but I'm going to take the Dolphins in this one. Texans at Steelers. We're going to have the 0-2 Texans against the 2-0 Steelers. If the Texans lose this game, Bill O'Brien could very well be on the hot seat and feature on Hot Seat Saturday for week 3. Or week 2. No. Yeah, week 3. Our third week of doing it. I'm going to take... See, the problem is the Texans got messed over with their schedule. They had to play the Chiefs and then the Ravens, 2 very, very good teams, 2 of the top teams in the NFL. And they played the Chiefs very well, and then they played the Rams sort of well, or Ravens, I should say, sort of well. I'm going to take the Steelers in this one. I just think the Steelers are a little bit better than the Texans. The Texans are truly missing DeAndre Hopkins. Their wide receiver core has taken a massive hit with no DeAndre Hopkins. As you would expect, you lose the number 1 receiver in the NFL, your offense isn't going to be the same. Eagles and Bengals. I got Joe Burrow winning his first game. I have no faith in this Eagles team right now. They were my pick to win the division, but with no sight of coming out of this rut that they're in, they're so banged up. And this is the Eagles' curse every year. They're so banged up. Bengals are pretty healthy. I think Joe Mixon's going to have a pretty good game. I got the Bengals winning this one. I think the Eagles drop to 0-3, and then the chatter talks. Doug Peterson, even though he won us that Super Bowl, he could be on that hot seat as well. Giants and the injury-riddled 49ers. I'm still going to take the 49ers in this one. If Jimmy Garoppolo plays, it's going to be a whole different game than Nick Mullins. The Giants don't have Saquon Barkley, and that's their offense. Everyone anticipates Saquon running it for 20-plus times a game, and then Daniel Jones surprises you with a pass here and there. With no Saquon Barkley, it's going to fall on Daniel Jones, and I don't know if let's be honest, I don't know if he's good enough to carry that load. He's still turnover happy. And even with the 49ers missing Solomon Thomas and Nick Bosa, and Raheem Mostert, and maybe Jimmy Garoppolo, and maybe George Kittle, I still think the Giants are going to lose. I think the 49ers will win this game, but I think it's going to be close, and if Daniel Jones cannot beat this injury-riddled 49ers defense, I don't know what they're going to do, because they don't even have Richard Sherman. So this game is a lot of pressure on Joe Judge, Daniel Jones, and the Giants, because this is all about Daniel Jones now. No Saquon, this is your time to prove it, Daniel. And if you can't, I don't know what to tell you. We got the Raiders and the Patriots. Patriots played really, really well against the Seahawks on Sunday Night Football. The Raiders with a little bit of an upset against the Saints. It's going to be the Raiders offense against the Patriots defense. I'm going to go with the Patriots here. I hate to say it. I think the Patriots beat the Raiders. And I know Raiders fans, I picked the Raiders to lose last week, so maybe this is a good sign. I think the Patriots are playing a football that no one expected them to play. Like, they are running a college offense, and I don't know the last time we saw a college offense ran New England Patriots. Well, I can tell you, it hasn't been in the last 20 years. So nobody has any tape on it. Cam Newton is playing like his MVP form, but I'm going to take the Patriots in this one. Going to go Patriots. Titans and Vikings. Titans. I'm not even going to like give you a spiel. I'm picking the Titans. The Vikings look like one of the worst teams in football. Hands down. Kirk Cousins is getting overly paid, grossly overpaid for the way he's playing. I remember people telling me Kirk Cousins is better than Josh Allen, and that's just not the case this year. Titans win this one easily. We got the Washington football team and the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to say Washington. I'm going to say Washington football team wins this game, but it's going to be a very low-scoring game. And I think the reason why the Washington football team wins is because of their defensive line. I think, like, Jonathan Allen and Iodonis and, Chase Young, obviously. I think this is just a very high-powered defensive line against a decent offensive line. Not the best, but a decent offensive line. I think the Washington football team is going to give the Browns some trouble, and I actually think the Washington football team stays in first place of their division. We got the Rams and the Buffalo Bills, and you can call me a homer. Homer alert, homer alert. I'm picking the Bills. But I will say, this does rely on the fact that Tremaine Edmonds and Matt Milano play. If they do not play, I'll take the Rams. But I'm going to say the Bills do win this game. I think the Bills are better on paper. The Rams are playing really well, do not get me wrong. But I think the Bills are a better team than the Rams. But it is going to be a close game. And if Milano and Edmonds play, that's going to be huge. Because then you can put one of them on Tyler Higbee. Then you can have Tre'Davious White on Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, and hope Levi Wallace can cover the other. And then you can get some pass rush through A.J. Epinesa, through Mario Addison, who already has 2 sacks, Ed Oliver, Jerry Hughes, Trent Murphy. You need to get some pass rush on that Rams defense and force Jared Goff to make mistakes, because that will be the key for the Bills to win that game. I'm going to take the Bills, though. The Bears and the Falcons, I'm taking the Bears. I'm taking the Bears. The Falcons' defense is so bad, it could make Trubisky look good. This high-powered offense of the Falcons is putting up so many points, but the defense is laying them down. They just blew a 20-point lead to the Dallas Cowboys. I don't want to hear anything. I don't. I'm taking the Bears. Until the Falcons win a game, I'm not picking the Falcons after that. You can't expect me to pick you after you blew a 20-point lead again. Again! We got the Panthers and the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. Tyrod Taylor is going to be out for what could be a season. He had a punctured lung. So he was getting a shot from the doctor. I forget it was a healing shot or something like that. And he punctured the doctor punctured Tyrod Taylor's lung. Justin Herbert played amazing against the Chiefs. And the Panthers, they are playing awful with Teddy Bridgewater. And they don't have Christian McCaffrey. Don't forget that. They don't have McCaffrey for 4 to 6 weeks. I'm going to take the Chargers in this one. Colts and the Jets. Give me the Colts. Easy win for the Colts. I think this is the week where Philip Rivers and the offense can start clicking. The Jets, I don't know if I can say anything really positive about the Jets. I don't think I see anything in Sam Darnold, and that could be because he has no offensive targets. That could be because he has Adam Gase as his head coach. But until Adam Gase is fired, I don't see the Jets doing anything productive. Give me the Colts in this one. We got the Seahawks and the Cowboys. I'm taking the Seahawks. The problem is with the Seahawks, they have no pass rush. So Dallas is going to have a lot of time to throw the ball. And with their top 3 receivers, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, and Amari Cooper, it's going to be interesting to see how the Seahawks can stop that. But I think Russell Wilson is an MVP this year. He's playing like an MVP. He has 9 touchdowns. No interceptions. It looks like he only has 11 incompletions. I'm going to take the Seahawks. Broncos and Buccaneers. I'm going to take the Buccaneers in this one. They have a really good defense. Very underrated. I know I say really a lot. I gotta find a synonym for really. Leave it down below, guys. But they have a very underrated defense, and they have Tom Brady against a Jeff Driscoll. Go Gators, by the way. Jeff Driscoll led Broncos. I think this is the Buccaneers, and I think this actually might be my lock of the week. Lions and Cardinals. I'm taking the Cardinals. I mean, the Cardinals are a very high-powered offense. They seem to be clicking well. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins with Larry Fitzgerald is amazing. You never had Larry Fitzgerald be a number 2 wide receiver, and now he is. And then you also had Christian Kirk, and Kyler Murray probably is one of the best, not probably, he is one of the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the NFL. He is so hard to stop. Kyler Murray is so energetic to watch. I was a little wrong on him. I thought he was going to be a little overrated coming out of college. I thought he was going to be a number 1 pick due to the fact of a weak draft class, and he's still been the number 1 pick in a weak quarterback draft class, but I say if you put him in the 2018 draft class, you probably would be the 3rd quarterback selected, maybe even the 1st. I don't know. He's definitely the 3rd best quarterback out of the last 2 years that I've played, because I'm not counting the 2019 or 2020 draft class because, they didn't play. But, like, you want to go 2019 and 18, he's still 3rd best between Allen, Lamar, and Murray. But I'm going to take the Cardinals in this one. I know that was a long explanation for nothing. Packers and the Saints. I got the Packers. I think Drew Brees might be done, guys. They were not throwing the ball more than 5 yards, and this is a team that when you don't have Michael Thomas, you have no receivers on the field. It looks like Emmanuel Sanders had so many drops. He had no receptions, it looked like. From what I remember, there was a point in the game, I think in the 4th quarter, he had no receptions. He had 4 targets, no receptions. Yes, Alvin Kamara is amazing, but he cannot carry the offense when, Michael Thomas is out. I'm going to take the Packers in this one. The Chiefs and the Ravens. This is a fantastic game. Both played a little sloppy on Sunday, and I think that's because they were looking past their opponents. I mean, the Ravens were looking past the Texans, and I definitely think the Chiefs were looking past the Chargers, especially starting Justin Herbert. I'm going to take the Chiefs in this one. It's going to be a very high-scoring game. I'm going to take the Chiefs. Definitely the game of the week by far. Chiefs are going to win this game, and everyone's going to start talking about how the Chiefs are like, the next Patriots. But that's going to be the end of my predictions, guys. Let me know what you guys think of my predictions, and also let me know how your predictions have gone so far. We are 23-9, so we got like a little bit of a buffer to go under 500. But like I said before, if we do finish the season under 500, I will do a punishment of your guys' choice. And yeah, but nothing too crazy. That's going to be the end of this video, guys. I'm DMNHD, and I'm out. Peace.